What's up everyone, Phoenix here, and today, I'm not sure if I've ever actually shown this on stream before, but this is Wasted Space's Batleth Atmospheric Corvette. Well, more accurately, that is his Batleth Atmospheric Corvette. And this is what I'm doing right now, simply put, that would just be to turn it into a spaceship instead of an atmospheric one. Now, if this is the one I think it is, yeah, and then here's where I did the Gladius, I think? Of course, it doesn't actually show. Starfighter. This is the Gladius Heavy Starfighter, which is really just Wasted Space's Gladius Atmospheric Heavy Fighter. Except, ooh, I missed some wings. I'm gonna have to update the Steam Workshop then. I better get those in. Yeah. That's not good. But the way I've been doing these, though, is I'm essentially just taking out all of the atmo thrusters and all of the wings, and then replacing them with space versions, all too often modded. And it seems that at some point I painted over some of the black with yellow, or dark gray, or whatever you want to call this color. So yeah, but here I am using azimuth and sectan thrusters and light armor, and that's really all I've done to it. And now, grab a blueprint. Here is the original. And then here's the Batleth. Now what I'm actually going to do, though, is I'm going to turn these all into starfighters, upload those onto the Steam Workshop, and then switch back to the whatever that color is. And then after I've done that, I'm going to modify them to what I want them to do. Also, if you have been checking out my Steam Workshop page, that's backwards, you may have noticed that today I also uploaded some interceptors. Three of them, to be precise. And I'm just going to show them off in the order that I built them in. So this is the first one that I built. I'm probably going to change out the guns. Honestly, the only reason that I have these MechSpecs ones on there right now is because they're part of the conveyor system, and I just give a little more firepower. But if they're on the here, by the way, I would love it if this could get fixed, because it seems to be slightly worse than the Adaptations cockpits, but yeah, this is your first person view. It's like that in the middle of the cockpit as well. This uses a lot of weapons, and also the modular thrusters and the modular thrusters, and even some ships. I have enough for the red decorations. This thing is pretty nice. Yeah, 23 millimeters. And then these I think they're the ones that work. So yeah, they're the ones that connect. So yeah, those are the MechSpecs ones. That is the first one that I built. Where is the second one? Ah, here it is. And here is the second one that I built. Now this one, I actually did quite a bit of changes to it because I didn't want like all the conveyor ports showing. Partially because, you know, that doesn't look good, and partially because it makes me feel like I have important parts of the ship exposed. Why is everything so bright? Huh. Oh, the sun's down there, no wonder. So these are actually half blocks down here. And it took me a while to figure this out though, but actually, if you go to the light armor block here, there is no small ship version of the half armor there. Also, if you go over here, you have the half light and half slope light for large ship only. However, if you search for them, they are here for the small ship. So that's a little interesting. And then here's the emissive strips, which I used to create designs on all of them. And I'm actually going to color code them. Interceptors red. I want to do corvettes as white or black, I'm not quite sure. I'm going to do snipers as either yellow or orange. So yeah, but this one is also using sectan thrusters in addition to the modular thrusters. And this one braking. I don't understand this, but it's braking thrust. It has more forward thrust than it does backwards thrust, yet it brakes way faster. I will never understand space engineers. Oh, I forgot. There's this. Anyway, but this is the 122mm gas. Yeah, these packs. 50 millimeter. Yeah. And then over here is my third design. And yeah, I do watch quite a bit of space engineers on YouTube. But I was watching like some stuff that's just like how to make things look nicer. And gave me an idea to try and do one of these curves. I also sort of tried to do something sort of like one of Wasted Space's older builds. It did not come out how I wanted it to. But I still kind of like it. I'll probably make a Mark II of it later that looks a bit more how I want. This one, not quite as fast to speed up as the second one I built, and also seems to break way faster. Have to break fast. Just those. Alright, I've got, for forward thrust, I have double the braking thrust ones on either side. And then I have these second ones, too. I'm not even sure if that's all of them. I think it might be. I don't understand why they stopped so fast. It's confusing to me. Anyway. But if you didn't know, though, actually I believe I mentioned this before several times, but these are all designed to be intercepted. I actually thought about this yet as the end load. If you didn't know, the purpose of an interceptor is to, well, intercept enemy ships and either disable or destroy them as they are fleeing or trying to. And yeah, I kind of like the red on black, not black on red. This one is just for some reason. And actually, no, not that one. This one, I spent 20 minutes building and 3 hours detailing. Yep, I'm not even kidding. And then I've already shown off my Rapier Starfighter. Just Wasted Space's Rapier adapted to space. As I smash my head into the battling. And I already showed off the I think it was the Gladius. I seem to get the Gladius and the Glaive mixed up a whole bunch. So yeah, now just those in. that all of the, I think that was all of the atmospheric thrusters on it. Awesome. Well, I don't believe that that is all the wings. And my XSplit says there are 3 other people watching the stream. If that's true, I would love to see someone on the live chat. Oh yeah, that's not all the wings. Alright, so let's see, where are the other wings? Because I have a feeling that there's more than just those ones. I'll probably upload this to the workshop and then find out that there were some that I missed. And I'm trying to keep the required mods for the Starfighter versions of Wasted Space's atmospheric stuff. The same between all of them. This doesn't quite always work. Originally I was actually going to try and make them all vanilla, but the Rapier quickly put an end to that with the weakness of vanilla ion thrusters. So instead here we have Azimuth, big with the red flame, and then the Azimuth new stuff, which I personally really like the look of. Yeah, and Azimuth new was what I used for the Rapier as well. Alright, so now if I get in this, I always forget how to enter the batlet. So now, oh my, we have another power issue, and I actually have added a whole bunch of tiny Azimuth fusion reactors as well. I've been trying to keep them easily accessible. Since I'm not going to be bothering with conveying all of those up. And also, I put them in place of some of the thrusters as well, because, I mean, I don't think it needs quite so many thrusters. It could be wrong, but where do I get in? Here. I would say it has pretty good acceleration. It stops faster than it speeds up again. Its left and right isn't the best. But up and down, its up and down is even weaker. Yeah. That could be problematic. I'm moving up 0.02 meters a second. Let's turn on for dampers. Oh my gosh. Yep, we need more thrusters to move us down. Also, you may have noticed that actually I wasn't using the exact same thrusters on the, I think it was the Gladius, as I am here and on the Rapier. And And that was actually originally a mistake. But then I switched it all to match what was actually a mistake. Because I just thought the cyan ones looked pretty nice. I really love the detail on this. Alright, what if we need some more though? I don't know. Yeah, we could have a slight problem with the up and down movement. Alright, that's not so mine. Well, I think we probably do actually already have a problem with the gyros. I think there's just not really enough. Do I have any doors for small ships? Those would make things very much, you know, easier. Ooh, there is. No entry, mess hall, infirmary, hangar bay, hangar. Crew quarters, captain quarters, utility, offset, bridge. Yeah, I could use these. Alright, actually, I'm going to... Well, how big are these? Wait, what? Offset, advanced double door offset. Yep. Alright. Now I'm just a little irritated because it doesn't have the offset button. My gosh, these are actually huge. Why are these huge? Those are too big. Large, of course. Almost everything Shadowflux is large. Aerodynamic, Aztec. I want to know if I have anything that would let me put a door in there. Man, I turned off some of my door mods and now I want them back. This is what happens when you turn off mods, so the game will load faster. Spawn points across there. Windows. May these be opened? Doesn't look like it. Window box, blah blah. Road, doors. Yeah, I don't think there actually is, really. Uh-oh, what just happened? What did I do? Alright, I don't see any big holes in anything. Please tell me that was just 2 blocks. Alright, looks like it was just 2 blocks. Probably set up some pistons to do this. Well, let's do. Oh! This is one of the versions he made that had an interior. I didn't realize that. Alright, so... So now, let's see if we can just put this in here. Alright, so now we can get out. And then we need a button. Open and close the door. Alright, so then that solves one problem I've had with it. Oh my. I don't know what just happened. I'm going to save. Where am I? Alright. Oh, now I remember what I actually went in there to do. You know what? I think we might also want some extra power. So let's get out our tiny 6-point azimuth reactors and our vanilla gyroscopes. No, actually, why not just put these on the conveyor junctions? That would be smart. Put some more in there, just, you know. Oh, it doesn't want to let me put them on there. Alright. Now, since we already have to have azimuth for the thrusters, why not bring it a step further? Alright. I'm not sure if that's quite as powerful as the original in atmosphere, but I like it. And I think I'm going to upload this version after I paint some stuff though. Open sesame. Alright. Here we go. Oh. He's painting. Although... I kind of like it like that, to be honest. Looks quite different. Alright. I think... And now it says there's 4 people watching. What's up with that? Alright. My XSplit says there's 4 people watching. My YouTube says there's 2. On both of them you can subtract 1 for me. I don't know what's going on. Alright. So now if we go over to search by creation date. Sorry, sort by creation date. Rename. Starship. Alright. So, now if we want to customize this a bit, for my fleet, first thing about my fleet is that it's always painted all black except for the emissive strips. So, that actually does look pretty cool. I'm gonna go turn off the spotlights though. And I will be uploading it to the Steam Workshop later, after I load up that version. Hello, David Hatcher and Europe. I'm gonna guess how to say that. Yoroshi Utaka? I have no idea if I said that right. Alright, so... what do we want now? Oh, weapons. Those weapons must change. And hello, Andrew Sears. It's like, yeah, my XSplit is currently saying 6 people right now. I'm not entirely sure what's up with that. Ooh, 50mm gun turret. I want the quad gun though. Where is the, this one? Oh, that's only on large ship. Shoot. Large, 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 large. That one has a 50mm gun turret. I don't really want that. Small turret and defense turret. But what do, well, what do I want to do with this one? Alright, I'm going to... Oh, and then also I have those railgun ones as well. Although I see those as... oh, and those are large ship anyway. Oh well. Hello, Andrew Sears, and for everyone else who also seemed to have just joined the stream. I am currently working on building up a predatory fleet so I can just kill everything in the game effortlessly, hopefully. But right now, I'm working on modifying Wasted Space's atmospheric ships. Here is the Gladius Heavy Starfighter, which is the base version of the Gladius Atmospheric Heavy Fighter he created. And then somewhere... Ooh, I should modify the Rapier as well. But Wasted Space created some really nice ships. And I've just been adapting them to space and then seeing what I can do with that. Because, well, you kind of have to make a lot of changes. Could modify the what? What's a shot rod? Alright. This is the space version of this Rapier Starfighter. The original did not have all these thrusters. Those were added by me because, well, it needed quite a bit of thrust to be able to compare to the original. The ship An Escape from Mars. I haven't gotten through watching all of his stuff yet. I have thruster burn on, so I have to be careful with where I place my emissive strips. I'm not sure how much I can actually do with putting emissive strips on here. But as for how my fleet is going so far, earlier today I uploaded these 3 interceptors. This is the first one I built. Accelerates pretty nicely. Reasonable firepower. And that is the first interceptor design I created. Let's actually fly that one back over there because these ones don't have any beacons or antennas. That is helpful because ideally they won't even know that you're there until, you know, it's too late. That was the first one I created. Here's the second one I created, and this one is the first one that I put emissive strips on. What is the sound problem? I want to know what the sound problem is. Because, yeah. It's kind of important. This is the second one I created. It has more firepower, and it's noticeably faster. And it was the first one I put emissive strips on, and the 2 areas on the bottom, oh yeah, those particular thrusters are quite loud. Alright, I'm just gonna go with that for now. So, I hope this is better. where it doesn't have any emissive ships are actually because I can't put anything on there because it's actually only halfway thick armor. Because I just felt like having the entire bottom side of the cockpit exposed was a bit risky. And this one is equipped with 122 big guns, which are not the modular thrusters are made by Sectan, and then these thrusters back here are also made by Sectan, but it's just Sectan thrusters. And then as for the weapons, yeah, here's the Sectan thrusters. Also, another one I like is the spawn point one. Here's the modular thrusters. These are so useful. And here's where I got all my new toys. The Oakham Industries weapons collection. Whatever. And that. Oh, and then there's the emissive strips as well. Yeah. And while these are not the fastest thing ever, I'm pretty sure they have firepower to make up for it. Or at least hopefully the range. Where's my other one? And then here is the third one I built. Now actually I started out building this trying to sort of replicate part of one of Wasted Space's earlier designs. It was actually where I first found out about these modular thrusters as well, watching that video, when he did a building fleet thing. I want to say it was the, not the first one, the second one I think. I'll have to put a link in the description later. But I tried to sort of do something like that, and also sort of get a curve using a method I saw someone else doing on YouTube as well, several times. And here's this one. 50mm fixed guns. And it has 4 of them. And I would love to know why, for some reason, even though they have way more forward thrusters than backward thrusters, they slow down faster, noticeably faster, than they speed up. Oh, that is the unmodified one. Where is... Ah. And then I spent some time turning the Gladius and the Batleth and the Rapier so far into spaceships. And yeah, that's essentially what I've been doing on this stream so far. Also, it is worth noting that those 3 interceptors I just showed off are currently untested. Alright, now let's... Ooh, that's exclusively small ship? Didn't know that. 15mm gun turret. Weapons and tools. Oh, and here's another one. Not quite all my weapons on those interceptors are okay. Let's see, what do I want to do with this? Also, let me just check my Steam overlay. Real quick. Alright, nothing new. But I would love to see Wasted Space release the Partisan. I really would love to modify the Partisan to function as a space-only ship. Now, what turrets do I want to use? Heavy battery, no, I can't even use those. Alright, so I can essentially use practically nothing that I have with these mods. Alright, I have this defense turret, although that's going to be the small ship version. I have the 50mm gun turret. Are there any others that have available small ship? The azimuth tank cannon is. Then there's the Geminis. I've had issues with these though. Specifically, turrets aren't smart enough to not shoot their own ship. And that causes problems, as you could imagine. Oh, also one side note on the batleth is that you want to make sure that all your turrets are turned on and have their targeting set up correctly before you try to fight in it. I did a PvP session with one of my brothers a while ago, and I found out that, well, the turrets aren't automatically set up to destroy him. I almost lost the fight, to be honest, simply because, well, half the time I didn't even know where he was. Alright, let's replace these Gatlings with the 23mm. But if there's like some type of ship, or maybe even a super weapon that anyone would like to see in the fleet, then just let me know in the comments, or even live chat works too. I have some ideas for super weapons, but I'm not sure if I want to put them in the fleet. One thing I do want to have though is like some sort of battle station that will just warp in and then just blot out the sun, essentially just eclipse the sun, so that these ships look a bit more menacing with their emissive ships. Speaking of which, it's about time that I applied those. Now I'm trying to color code these by class, and I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to get the Partisan to modify at some point in the near future. In which case, I really like the original colors of the Partisan, so I kind of want to use the same kind of color. or... This isn't looking quite how I thought it would. I don't know. Actually, I'm gonna try out black. Let's see if those actually show up. These emissive strips are a really awesome mod. They're great for decorating ships. Some connectors, yeah. I found some issues with gravity cannons though. Also, I have some questions about the way gravity generators work in Space Engineers now. Because I have experienced a ridiculous number of inconsistencies. Yeah. On the moon base that I tried to build a while back, not really a while back, it was more like 2-3 weeks ago. Anyway, I tried to build a moon base, and I wanted to equip the hangar with anti-gravity generators. In other words, just inverted gravity generators to make it easier to build things in there. Well, when I tried to use, and it worked perfectly, except the fact that, you know, I kind of had to replace all of the ceiling and all of the floor. Yes, inconceivable. There's a certain video clip I would love to play right now, except I would probably get in trouble for copyright. Anyway. Yeah. But then, for part 1 of this series, I tried to build a grind pit. And I used gravity generators. It didn't do a thing. So I want to know what's up with that. Alright, so what should I do? Should I put some emissive strips on here? Or I want to know if I can get my hands on a copy of the Partisan Blueprint. More from followed off. There's blah blah blah. Yeah, there's a batleth, but I don't see a partisan yet. Ooh, there's Ed 209. Alright. Gravity generators don't work on grids. Well, that's the thing that confuses me. Because on the moon base, gravity generators were affecting grids a ton. So, yeah. Do I have any other ships to modify? Batleth, Blue Grid, Builder, Combatant, Communication Turret, Experimental Atmospheric Fighter, blah blah. Interceptors. some of that stuff from that miserable failure. R5. TBG Raptor prints. Transports. Alright, see ya. Truck. Blah blah. TBG Raptor. Which reminds me, I still need to perfect that one. Got that blah blah. I have a very large amount of blueprints. And I don't even know what half of them are. What is this? How many blocks is this? As my game starts to experience some lag. Did my game crash? Did my game crash? I think my game might have crashed. Well, oh, finally it loaded. Oh my gosh, there's no way I'm doing that. That would probably manage to lag my game for a change. What do I have here? Communications array, experimental Atma fighters. Hello, Grand Wizard. I have all these things. Alright. Here's the Hawk atmospheric fighter. I don't know. Let's just modify the Batleth for now. Maybe I should make like a large ship version of the Batleth. That'd be fun. I don't know what guns I want on it though. Alright. I need... Alright, so what kind of ships do I need now? Alright, so I have 3 interceptors. That should be plenty. What else do I want? Oh, I have those railguns. I should make some sniper ships. I wonder if I have blueprints for any large ships that... Ooh. I could do this one. As I recall, it looks pretty cool. Yeah! Whoa! Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Nope. Well, that went well. Maybe I shouldn't have done that so close. Well, that was brilliant. And I didn't even remember when I last saved. Anyway, this is going to take a while to load. So I'm afraid I will have to end this now. And I just realized that my Be Right Back screen is still on the technical difficulties thing from when I had some really weird stuff going on with my laptop on that one Skyrim stream. Anyway, I'm gonna have to end this now.